What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Crash Blade Gaming. I'm your host, Crash, and today we're bringing back an old best deck in the format with Mew VMAX. We're making it a turbo version. We literally play one supporter in the deck. Everything else is either a Pokemon energy or an item card. It's awesome. It's insane. It gets a lot of quick wins. Gets me a really high win streak, so I do enjoy it. I do recommend the deck. It's in the description. So yeah, enough about me babbling. Let's get into the question. Alright, before we get into the question, let's go over some of the rules for the code word and the question. So for the code word, it's somewhere in this video. If you get it, go ahead and put that in the comment section down below. And if you are the first one to get the correct code word, you get some prizes on Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. Pretty cool. Usually I give 2 packs, so that's what you get. And as for the question, you have to get 3 questions correct before anybody else to win the larger prize. So how does that work? You also have to be the first person to get the question correct in the comment section down below, and then you get a point. And then once you accumulate 3, you win. Simple as that. So let's go over last video's question. I am recording this early again, so I don't have a winner, but I am still keeping track. So just be aware of that. This Psychic type Pokemon usually wears a red dress and is known for its human-like features. Who is this Pokemon? And if you guess Jinx, you'd be correct. Jinx wears a red dress and it has a lot of human-like features. And so yeah, if you get this question correct, I will give you a point. I do keep note. And by the way, Band Socks already has 1 point from the previous question that I did not get to when I was recording the last video. So there's only one person with 1 point as of the recording of this. So the competition's wide open. Let's get into this video's question, the one you're more concerned about. This water type Pokemon is modeled after an animal that is part of the crustacean family and has powerful claws that can generate around 10,000 horsepower of force. Who is this Pokemon? Go ahead and leave your answer in the comment section down below, and good luck to everybody. Deck list time. Alright folks, I'm bringing back Mew VMAX. It was such a really good deck in its time, and we're going to make it shine a little bit again with a bunch of new additions, which is awesome. The main attack here is Cross Fusion Strike. It allows us to choose one of our bench Fusion Strike Pokemon and use their attack, but we also have Max Miracle, which is good. It does 130 damage, and it isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon, which is awesome. It's a shred attack. We love it. That's Mew VMAX. We also have Mew V for the Psychic Leap ability. Attack does 70 damage, and we can shuffle this Pokemon and all cards attached into your deck, which is sometimes relevant, especially against single prize decks. And then we have the Meloetta here with the Melodious Echo attack, 70 damage for each Fusion Strike energy we have in play. So basically, if we have all 4, we're doing 280 damage, but realistically, we only need to get 3 into play. And then, of course, we have the Genesect with the Fusion Strike system ability, allowing us to just burn through our deck and draw cards equal to the number of Fusion Strike Pokemon we have in play. And Technoblast is also a good attack for us to copy with Mew. That's it. Those are the Pokemon. How are we doing? Well, we're only playing one supporter, Elesa Sparkle. Can you believe it? I don't play any boss, and the reason for that is because I put in 4 copies of PokéStop, but I've been debating on dropping one of these to put in something else in the deck. You can go ahead and toy with that if you want, but Elesa Sparkle allows us to get Fusion Strike energies and attach them to our Pokemon. We're playing 4 Battle VIP Pass. Obviously, we're trying to set up as quick as possible. 1 Canceling Cologne, which is good if you're going up against Duraludon. Otherwise, you can just scrap it because you one-shot Miltank anyways. So if you want to get rid of this card, you can. I have it in there because I've seen a couple of Duraludon decks while I've been testing this one. Canceling Cologne came in clutch sometimes. And 4 Crymomatic, of course. If we flip heads and discard an item card, we can search for anything we want in our deck. 2 Pokemon Catchers. You can replace these with Boss if you want. I just thought that, Pokemon Catcher works better with PokéStop because you don't discard them. And Boss it can like clog down your deck a little bit when you're trying to speed through in the early games. You don't want to see Boss in the early game. You want to see Boss more in the late game. But Pokemon Catcher you can just play in, well, it doesn't bog you down too much. 4 Power Tablet, of course, so we can increase the damage of our attacks. 4 Quick Ball, and we have 2 copies of Trekking Shoes just to be able to dig into our deck a little bit deeper. 4 Ultra Balls, 4 Rotom Phones, and then 2 Switch and 1 Escape Rope, and we also have 2 Choice Belts and only 6 energies. That's the deck. We're trying to go fast, and throughout this video you're just going to see me. I always try to go second. Usually get the donks off. It's insane, and if the match goes a little bit longer, usually we're able to have a good enough setup to just be able to win in the end anyways. Gone on a pretty large win streak with this deck as well, but Try it out for yourself. It'll be in the description down below. While you're there, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Like the video if you're enjoying the content. And yeah, let's go see the deck in action. Oh, we're going up against the Reggies. This will be interesting. I'm going to want to get, I think, 2 Mews down in the case they go the Reggie Ice route. They already have 1 Aura Energy in the bin. I'd KO this Reggie. Well, we might just win turn 1 here. Let's go ahead and Battle VIP Pass. Grab double Genesect. Let's throw down the Trekking Shoes. Now we don't need another one of those. Don't need a Choice Belt, so we can Ultra Ball away these 2. Go get Meloetta. And then I think I want to play the PokéStop and then Rotom Phone after that. Power Tablet Escape Rope. Let's just Ultra Ball those away. For our last Genesect, because I just saw the other one go into the bin. Hopefully Rotom Phone can get us an energy. It doesn't. I don't want another Meloetta. Chromatic I think would be the best choice here. Alright, let's Fusion Strike System. Draw 5 cards. Another Mew is good. We can cram away the Switch. Good, got it. Let's grab an energy with that. There's 3 Elesa Sparkle in the deck. Only 2 energies left. Let's put that there on the Meloetta. Fusion Strike System. Now we're looking to get into a Elesa Sparkle. And we do, and that will be game. Just Turbo Mew, just digging through the deck, getting what we need. Usually we don't go second, but since we did here, we get the turn 1 KO. And that's that. Alright, we have everything we need to get the turn 1 KO on this Shadow Rider Calyrex. I am telling you, it is so hard to get you guys a full match for this video because I go second all the time, but I'm just able to do this so consistently. This is insane. But I guess the longest match in the video so far has been the Reggies, but they even couldn't keep up with us. If they use Shadow, now they can't even attack with Shadow Mist this turn. That would have really crushed us. They do get a Quick Ball, so they do have another Pokemon that they're putting down, which is good for them. They definitely need it, or they would have gotten donked. We have everything we need, the Battle VIP Pass, Fusion Strike Energy, the Elesa Sparkle. We just have to hope that we didn't prize more than 2 energies. And then we should be fine. They get an Arceus, which is kind of odd. I would expect them to attach the energy to the Arceus, not the Shadow Rider. Let's go ahead and Battle VIP Pass here. Let's get the Meloetta first and then the Genesect. Sometimes I like having them in the correct order. We'll do that. We will attach Fusion Strike Energy here, attach Choice Belt here, play Elesa Sparkle, attach here and here. Perfect. We have all of them in the deck. That's what I like to see. Guess we Rotom Phone, see if we can set up more. Doesn't look like it. I don't really want most of these cards. I can burn the Pokémon Catcher. Let's play the PokéStop, and then we can Fusion Strike System. I can Chromatic away the Pokemon Catcher. Actually, I'll Chromatic away the Ultra Ball. Good. Battle VIP Pass it is. 2 more Genesects coming down. Fusion Strike System. We don't need to play the Pokemon Catcher just yet. Not really interested in KOing the Arceus just yet. We'll do another Fusion Strike System. Draw some cards. Looks good. Let's retreat into Meloetta. Don't need to do anything else and take the KO. Just like that. 2 prizes already. Another Elesa Sparkle, which is good. PokéStop, which is even better. If we don't get Marnied and Path, we can counter the Path to the Pika. I'd imagine they might play it. I don't know. They're playing Shadow Rider, and there they go. They just concede. They weren't able to keep up with the Mew. I'm just going to slip this right in here, and the code word for this video is Turbo, T-U-R-B-O, like Turbo Mew. I said it throughout the video, but I didn't make it the code word until now. Hopefully you get it. Put it in the comment section down below. Be the first one. You will get the prizes. Alright, even though we won the coin flip, I decided to go second, but our hand isn't looking like a really good start here. We can Quick Ball away one of these Rotom Phones for a Meloetta. Looks like we're going up against a water deck, most likely Palkia. See what we can do here. They have a decent start with Radiant Greninja and whatnot. also going to want to make sure we have PokéStops to counter the Path to the Peak if they play it, and it seems like they do. Attaching energy to Radiant Greninja, okay. Top decking Meloetta is actually really nice. Let's go ahead and use, not that, the Quick Ball. Get down another Genesect because we're going to want to draw some cards. Attach the energy there. We'll play the PokéStop. We want to draw as many cards as we can here. Rotom Phone. Getting us a Mew seems fine. And let's go ahead and Fusion Strike System here. Mew plus Power Tablet's not great, but we can play those down. We can use PokéStop this time. We did lose a Fusion Strike energy, so that's going to be a little bit of a pain. But we got Crymomatic here. Good, we flip heads. Now, I could go for Battle VIP Pass here. Let's see how many energies we have in the deck. We have one more. I think going for Battle VIP Pass is the best thing to do, so we can draw more cards. Get down a double Genesect. And let's draw up to six cards in hand. Double Turbo's good. Pokemon Catcher's actually a little better. Let's do that. Missed it, that's fine. Switch into Mew. And then now we're looking for an Elesa Sparkle so we can get the attack off with Meloetta. We got it. We also got another Pokemon Catcher. So that's good too. We're only going to attach one energy to Meloetta here. Pokemon Catcher. See if we can get that Radiant Greninja. We can. Alright. That's really good for us. Fusion Strike System. See if we can get an Ultra Ball off of this. We'll attach that there. Retreat into the Meloetta. Take the KO. This stops our opponent from drawing some cards, which is really good. We're only doing 170 damage though. Unfortunately, that PokéStop did discard our Fusion Strike energy, but that's okay. But they just concede. Quick wins with me. That's over. Ooh, the Reggie deck. That's going to be an interesting matchup. Hopefully we can get our attack off this coming turn. That's what this deck is built to do. Turbo Mew is supposed to do that. So we'll see how we can handle this matchup here. We're going to want to get Mew out the active and of course attack with Meloetta here. But I haven't played up against the Reggie deck. They do play PokéStop, which kind of sucks for us because that makes PokéStop a dead card in our hand. Which means we'll need to find some Quick Balls and Ultra Balls to get those out of our hands. So like after turn 1, usually the Battle VIP passes come dead cards. I might even drop the number of PokéStops now that I think about it. I don't necessarily need all 4, but Path to the Peak really does shut this deck down, so that's one of the reasons why I play 4. Anyways, enough about that. Opponents taking their time thinking about what Reggies to play. Oh, that's it. Okay. Ooh, top decking that Fusion Strike energy is fantastic. Let's get double Jenny down and just check the deck here. We have Elesa Sparkle in our hand? No. 2 Elesa Sparkle and all of the Fusion Strike energies in the deck. That's good. So let's do that. Boom, boom. And another Battle VIP Pass gets us another Genesect and a Meloetta, which is really good for us. We will attach the Fusion Strike energy, give Mew the Choice Belt because it doesn't really matter. We're going to go ahead and Rotom Phone. I might even play Escape Rope, to be honest. I guess Crymomatic gets us what we want. Let's go ahead and Fusion Strike System. Maybe I should have just thrown away the Power Tablet. Crymomatic, the Escape Rope. Ooh, miss it. Okay. I don't want to get rid of the double Turbo energy, so we'll Quick Ball away that. Get down another Mew, because we're going to need it. And another Fusion Strike System for 5 cards. Hopefully one of them is the Elesa Sparkle or a way to get to it. It's not necessarily, but we can Trekking Shoes. No, we don't want that. We want an Elesa Sparkle. Let's just go ahead and burn these Pokemon Catchers. Don't necessarily need them this game. We can burn another one. Need to find that Elesa Sparkle. Go ahead and Quick Ball away that Meloetta. Move that. Switch into Meloetta. And then a Fusion Strike System. If we don't get it off of this, this is going to be a little bit of a bummer. Yep, it's going to be a bummer. Well, I guess we just say done now since we weren't able to get the attack off. That's a pain. That's a huge pain. Prizing one of those Elesa Sparkles made that a little bit more difficult for us to do. But oh well, maybe I should have used PokéStop a little earlier. But now our opponent has another turn to set up. We really would have liked to take a Regigigas knockout or Regidrago knockout there. They do get the Regilucky. Maybe Meloetta stays in the active, I don't know. We can definitely Ultra Ball away that PokéStop and the Power Tablet. Maybe the Mew. I think we put Ultra Ball away the Mew and PokéStop. We have more Mews in the deck. But I don't think we're ever going to want to use Psychic Leap in this matchup unless we play it with Power Tablet twice, right? Because all the Regis have a good amount of HP. Our opponent might be able to get an attack off this turn. But this is one way. Our deck bricks sometimes and we bricked. It might be a good choice to bring in another Elesa Sparkle, drop the PokéStop like I was saying. They do save their Regigigas, which is good for them. But if we can find a way to take a knockout, that's the best thing we can hope for. Ooh, they do get 2 Aura Energies in the discard. They are 1 Regi away from being able to utilize a Regigigas' ability. And that's really going to hurt us. We get Marnied, which is fine. They might find the Regice. If they do, we're in a little bit of trouble. There's the Elesa Sparkle. Do they find the Regice? Let's see. If they don't, we're in good shape. If they don't find the Regice, we're going to force them to find 2 Regis next turn. They don't. They just Static Shock. Okay. We're in the clear. Let's go ahead and see if we can Cram-O-Matic for a Mew VMAX. Opponent keeps telling me that I have a good deck. Elesa Sparkle. Let's go ahead and do that. Cram-O-Matic, get rid of that Quick Ball, see if we can get it. Nope. Fusion Strike System, let's start drawing some more cards here. Want to get into another Mew VMAX, there it is. And we also want to get into another energy. Let's Quick Ball away this PokéStop. And another Fusion Strike System. Canceling Cologne's cool, we can just get rid of it with the Cram-O-Matic. Flipping Tails, bummer. I kind of want to keep most of these cards in my hand. We can Elesa Sparkle next turn if we don't find the energy, so that's fine. Just do a Melodious Echo. I wonder how many Power Tablets we have left. That could give us an option to Psychic Leap. There's 1 in the discard. We have 3 Power Tablets left, so if we can pull off a Psychic Leap here with this Mew, we can hit for 130 and knock out any one of these Regis that's not Regigigas and do a Psychic Leap at the same time. I like that a lot. And PokéStop just actually milled them 3 cards, which is good. They're still needing to get Regilucky now and Regice. They're down a Registeel and Regilucky. Did we use both Pokécatchers? We did use both Pokécatchers. They scoop up the Regidrago. Looks like our opponent's stuck, and that's good for us. Double Turbo Energy. They can use Regigate, but they are going to lose a Registeel. I don't think they should have promoted Registeel, especially because one of them's already in the discard. Elesa Sparkle. Let's just go ahead and attach to that Mew. We're going to go ahead and use Rotom Phone, so I can see if I can get a double Turbo Energy off the top, which is good. Alright, and then just Melodious Echo for a whopping 280 damage. And we'll keep going with Meloetta here. We're going to top deck a double Turbo Energy for our Mew VMAX, and this Regi deck is struggling to keep up with us, which is awesome. But yeah, I mean, you've seen it otherwise in this video. We're able to just get donks, and it's just so quick and so easy. It's insane. Opponent is down 2 Registeel, so they still have to search out these Regis. We gave them an extra turn too at the beginning of the game, which I would have chose not to do if the cards fell in my favor. But this Turbo Mew deck is functioning pretty well, I do say so myself. They get double Ordinary Rot, so that'll help them get back their Registeels and Regilucky. PokéStop, they get a Marnie, which is a little unfortunate because I had Power Tablets in my hand. But our deck is small enough for me to be able to just cycle through it if they choose to play Marnie anyways. But with that Marnie, I'd imagine they're able to take a knockout on our Meloetta this turn. But I think that's just a turn too late. We'll go down to 3 prizes next turn. Figure out a way to utilize Psychic Leap. Let's see, how many Mews do we have? We should have at least 1 more Mew in the deck. Maybe 2. Ooh, they drop another Regidrago. They do have an Ordinary Rod. They did get 2 Ordinary Rods, so it makes sense. Our opponent can use Regigate here. I would prefer them to use Regigates. They just were not able to set up, and we have commanding control over this matchup. However, Regigigas can one-shot our Mew VMAX, so we do have to be careful about that. There's a research from our opponent, not a Marnie. Alright, they got the team. They can use... Why did they use Regigate? Okay. Yeah, they did do their thing. That's crazy. Alright, there you have it, folks. It was really hard for me to get a full match with Mew VMAX to show you guys. It was just so often I would just win in the first couple turns. People would concede. I would just get donks. It was just insane. A lot of testing went into it. A lot of changes went into the deck. So yeah, it's Turbo Mew, man. It wins fast. I'm telling you, it really does. It's awesome. But, you know, it is what it is. If you like the stuff, go ahead and like the channel and subscribe if you're new. And then we'll see you next time on Crash Blade Gaming.